Oh, hey. You probably see this bird thing I made. I tried to replicate the PS1 art style. I even tried making a bird model, and well, yeah, I'm not really an artist. Alright, so boomer shooters, right? I'm talking about the Doom, Quake, and Half-Life spiritual successor type games. These games have been blowing up these past couple years. It's like how we keep getting these short-paced one horror games now, like Fears to Fathom. I mean, I don't like Fears to Fathom at all. I hate how most of these horror PS1 games we've been getting now are just home invasion simulators.
No!
I also love the fact that the stories from Fears to Fathom are from Reddit.
Two-sentence horror stories. You have to poke holes in the lid so they can breathe. The people watching horror as new stars appear in the night sky. There was a
Iron Lung's a pretty good game though. It's very short though. These newer boomer shooter games are pretty neat though. I really love the low poly design of these games. I even tried to recreate it, and well, New Blood is the main publisher behind this genre. They published Ultra Kill, Dusk, Gloomwood, A Medieval, I don't know, probably others, but those are the only games people actually care about. The way I think of it, you know how id Software basically invented the whole boomer shooter genre? They put out basically every classic boomer shooter you know. I like to think of New Blood as the modern version of id Software, right? And by the way, this video includes spoilers for Dusk and Ultra Kill.
care. I really don't
if you
care.
intend on playing these
I
games,
just don't.
then
I don't
watch it,
want to
guys.
play this.
I really know
You're not that guy, pal.
I
Trust
don't
me.
care.
You're
I
not
really
that guy.
don't care.
So, Dusk to me is like Quake on steroids. I've never played Quake. But gamers act like they know everything about a game they've never played before. So I'm doing exactly that. What I was trying to say was that I'd get stuck in one area and be there for way too long because guess what? I suck at video games.
I don't care. I really don't care.
I love and hate the confusing level designs. I love it because it's one of the main tropes for boomer shooters, but I also hate it because guess what? I suck at video games. I know it's not only a Dusk thing, because, you know, Doom had this too, but you gotta interact with buttons, you gotta find keys and other stuff. It's just way too much for me. But like I said, I love it, and I hate it. I love the movement in this game. Every single game should have b-hopping. Every single game. This is the main thing about boomer shooters that make them fun. At least for me. You can technically classify some of them as movement shooters if you wanted to, honestly. I mean, you can b-hop. You have these launch pad things that launch you in the air. You can rocket jump. It's crazy. I also love how you can flip. I mean, I don't really know what purpose it has, but I like it. So, you get a variety of weapons to use as well. I won't really go in depth here, but you get the usual boomer shooter kind of guns. A pistol, a shotgun, a better shotgun, a rocket launcher, some type of chain gun or machine gun. You do get a crossbow and a hunting rifle that's really fun to use. They're kind of hard to aim with, but you get a lot of damage if you can actually hit your shots. You can also dual wield the starting pistol and the starting shotgun, which I think is pretty cool. So the level design is really cool as well. Sometimes you'll be in an open level where you have lots of room, and sometimes you'll experience claustrophobia. I mainly think of the mine level here because it's a small cramped space for the whole level. Oh! And guess what? I have no idea what I'm doing here! So Dusk has a multiplayer and also an endless mode. I haven't played the multiplayer, but I've played the endless mode a lot. Honestly, I really like endless modes because, you know, they add more replayability to games. I mean, there's not really much to add though here. You have 3 basic maps, and you're given everything from the start, and you basically just survive for as long as you can. I love this dude. He's the guy who made not only Dusk, but also Iron Lung and Chop Goblins. Dude, how could you just forget about Chop Goblins? It seems like he's the main force behind these modern boomer shooter genre, but he does make really good games. Also, I'm really excited for the Iron Lung movie, starring Markiplier.
Anything but no!
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities.
I love Ultra Kill. It's what got me into this whole genre. I mean, I owned Dusk before Ultra Kill, but I really didn't play much of it until after Ultra Kill. So, when you boot up Ultra Kill, you're given 4 difficulties from the start, with 2 even harder difficulties being worked on. I mean, it's a pretty difficult game.
Bruh, 20 HP, I'm 20 HP.
But it's not really unfair. So, Ultra Kill has a prelude plus 2 acts, with the 3rd one being worked on. Yeah, it's not even finished yet. With each act and each level, there's a ranking system. When you're in game, you have like a Devil May Cry score system, and this is really important. I think it's fun because it adds replayability, and adds some secrets too. So the weapons in Ultra Kill are interesting as well. You have a revolver, a shotgun, rocket launcher, a railgun thing, and a minigun. And all these weapons have variants. With the revolver, you can get this coin pistol thing, where if you launch a coin in the air and shoot it with your revolver, it'll automatically hit an enemy and do really good damage. And other variants include, that's it. I mean, like, there's other variants of other weapons, but honestly all you need is the coin revolver. So I actually really like the bosses here. You get some crazy bosses like V2, which is literally just fighting yourself. You have Gabriel, who you fight like 3 times. You have the Leviathan, which is like a big worm that will use its tail to attack. You have this giant boss, which I'm just gonna show. Some bosses that you kill become normal enemies later in the game, which is both intense and kinda scary. So this game has 2 extra modes, the Cyber Grind and Sandbox. I mean, I don't really have to say much about the Cyber Grind, it's just an endless mode. It's only 1 map, but the floor randomly generates, which is cool. The Sandbox is literally just Gmod. The map is also literally just Construct. These 2 modes give Ultra Kill way more replayability, and the Cyber Grind is legit addicting.
Bro, you just team killed.
Yeah, boomer shooters are cool, I guess. This is my first time trying this sort of content, so apologies if the script sucked, or happy for you if you enjoyed it. I don't really have anything else to add, except for just play these games, I guess. And yeah.